changing the focus with Mohit Rajan today because we're going to be talking AI and to AI or not to AI. But then there was something that happened in the wee hours this morning, global IT outage. That has really kind of taken over. That's our top story today. So we're shifting our focus into that. You even texted me this morning or sent me a note saying, are you guys on the air? Because it's affecting everything in many industries, including media. Yeah,
we have a house of cards situation right now where we're seeing how powerful Microsoft really is in the world when it comes down to business and technology. And one outage like this has had a global effect from airlines right to broadcasters, and it's quite scary.
Okay, so CrowdStrike is the company?
Yes. CrowdStrike is the company. Let's not get that confused. It might sound like it's a cyber attack of some sort. Okay. It's not. CrowdStrike is a company that works with Microsoft to help update their products so they're globally available. This stuff doesn't happen easy. It doesn't happen with one button. But they've been a reliable partner for Microsoft for many years. So that's why people are scared about how exactly one company's actual infrastructure can have such a global impact.
Yeah, so what does this mean? We've seen this in the past. There's been outages. They seem to be happening more and more and more. What do we do in this situation?
Well, unfortunately, we have three different problems here. On one hand, we have the cybersecurity problem associated with all the hacks that we've been seeing recently from Ticketmaster right to school boards and cities. Then we've got the other problem associated with, do we have an infrastructure, a technology infrastructure that's foolproof? Can one person actually affect this whole thing? One person who didn't update properly, an IT manager that actually took the week off and had their subordinates taken over? If we have this much interconnectedness, then we have a problem associated with how much we rely on technology.
And how much it's affecting things.
Yes.
It's affecting airlines. You know what I mean? It's affecting media.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It affects the economy, let's be honest, okay? And so what we're starting to see is that because we can't blame a particular person or a fault or a cyber crime situation, we're all going to start pointing our fingers from a business perspective about who's really responsible and at fault. But the truth is, Microsoft as a monopoly or as a company that has a large share, this is what they should be spending most of their time doing. Because the AI that we're talking about and all of this artificial intelligence, et cetera, it's all going to be creating more of a burden on the system. We're not freeing up our time. We're actually creating more complex systems. And if these systems are this complex, well, we're going to be talking about cyber issues like this every week, whether it's through a hack or whether it's through somebody not updating something properly, which is the indication of what's happening right now.
Is it possible to police something like this?
Unfortunately, I think that what's going to end up happening is you're going to put more people on at least the quality control side than you are going to necessarily be able to police. But who gets affected by this? The businesses get affected by it. People who are traveling right now, teachers, people who are trying to do their business. And I think when Microsoft is really developing a value exchange with their clients right now, they have to understand that this is the bigger problem, not email being down or not the fact that Clippy doesn't exist anymore. So it's Microsoft's responsibility now to make sure that the function that they have bought into, the way that they've bought into the world and the way that we bought into this connection, that this doesn't happen as often as it's happening.
What do we do as consumers? Like, can we do anything, or we just have to wait until another one happens?
I think what we have to start to understand is, from a tools perspective, we have to diversify the way we use our interconnectedness. We can't just stay in one place like Microsoft and hope that they're going to take us to the place that we want to. We are diligent, diverse humans who have different interests, and this is a clear indication that we can't rely on one company when it comes down to all the business tools that we need.
Yeah, so going forward, like, I guess we don't know how long this is going to last.
No, and that's the other problem, is where do you go for communication? Do you expect Microsoft to let you know 100% about when things are up, etc.? Does your IT department want you clicking on nefarious links that say that they can fix things? We're headed into a different world right now when it comes down to innovation. If we can't fix what we have, it's going to be very problematic.
Timing on you being here is pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess you'll have to come back and talk about to AI or not to AI.
We'll do that closer to the fall and get kids ready for the school year as well.
Great seeing you. You can sign up for Mohit's newsletter. It's fantastic. Thinkstart.ca.